What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Keigo Moriyama Photography. And today I'm happy to keep talking about the opportunity to build your own YouTube studio and start the adventure on YouTube. And for this reason, what we are going to talk about today is about the Swift Z 5.5 wireless screen set by CVW. So what we have done so far is to utilize an external monitor that, as you probably remember, was one of the screens that is used inside the car. What we have done next, in order to have a little bit more of mobility, is to utilize the Ulanzi PT25 adapter that simply is going to reflect the image from your camera, from the screen of the camera, when it is positioned on horizontally. But what I have noticed is that if we want to step up, if we want to have more flexibility together with more control of what we are recording, well, we need to utilize a monitor. And best is if this monitor is wireless, so that we are not forced to keep some distances, as well as if we need, for example, to utilize the AC adapter to power it, especially if we are outside. So as you probably noticed, I usually use two different locations where I'm recording my videos. And in this one, I don't have the external monitor that I used in my normal studio. So what I'm going to do is from now on start utilizing this wireless kit, allowing me to have the image not just on top of the camera, but also I can keep here next to me on my desk and be sure that I will be always on focus. But let's check it out. First of all, what this Swift Z 5.5 wireless monitor kit has in its box. First of all, of course, we have the two units, the transmitter and the receiver one. Then they both come with the shade to cover the screen if you are outside. They come with removable antenna, and also we have two tripod mount that will be attached under the screen itself, two to micro HDMI cable, 1 meter each, and last but not least, the USB-C to USB adapter that will be attached here when we are going to update the firmware. So let's have a look at the device itself, and they are identical. So we are using now the transmitter as an example. So front, of course, we have the screen and the logo. On this device, I have attached this, that is the adapter for the screen cover. And on top, what we can see is the on-off button, as well as the this button is going to activate the touch screen. We have the menu wheel. If we go on one side, we have the HDMI in HDMI out, the DC in for 12 volt if we want to power this one using the AC adapter, and the audio out. Nothing on the other side. And on the bottom we have the tripod mount, classic one. We have the Type-C that we were mentioning before to allow you to update the firmware, and an 8-volt DC out. This one can be connected to your mirrorless camera, and you can automatically power it utilizing the battery that are on the back. So on the back we are going to see the 2 battery compartment. We have a small fan, and we have the logo to show if it's a transmitter or a receiver. Now, these are the standard Sony batteries that lots of photographers have with them, so it's pretty easy to utilize. As mentioned, for the receiver is exactly the same. Talking about specs, the Swift Z is a set of 5.5 inches touchscreen monitors with a built-in wireless receiver and built-in wireless transmitter respectively. It has an ultra-low latency of less than 70 milliseconds, up to 250 meter 800 feet wireless transmissions, and up to 1080p 60 Hz resolution on the screen, but it accepts a 4K input. It also has support for 3D LUTs, and the monitor is up to 500 nits of brightness to facilitate to be used outside. And that's all for me for today. In the next video we are going to test the monitor on the field and check it out. For example, how it will respond when we are going far from the transmitter. I hope you liked the video, and let me know in the comments below if there is any specific type of test that you want me to try with the Swift Z by CVW. Thanks again, CVW, to let me test these devices, and as usual guys, till next time, stay click. Bye.